be in a happy relationship, there's only 4 things you need to do. 1, find a man who'll make you laugh. 2, find a man who's cultured and will explore this world with you. 3, find a guy who's intellectual and ambitious and will support your ambitions. 4, of course, find a guy who's honest, trustworthy, and respectful. But most importantly, more important than any of that, ladies, is that you make sure that these 4 guys don't know each other.
Welcome to the S.Banks and the JD Network podcast. I'm your host, S.Banks, and I'm Joe, my co-host,
JD Network.
And we got a number 4 today. We've got a lit podcast for you. What's the podcast, man?
Why men are walking away from dating, part 4.
I thought he was going to say a part 1,000.
We're going to get there.
Yeah. We're definitely going to get there. We have, 3 clips today.
Yep.
It's a collection. Let's get right in there. I'll play the clips, then I'll come back and we're going to have that conversation.
So last night, my best friend hit 40 people for her body count, so I decided to go buy her a little cookie cake, and I'm gonna write a cute little message on it. So this is the final product. It was honestly really difficult. I used this cake frosting, but I didn't have scissors, so I had to bite the tip. That's why it kind of looks bad.
Today's a big day, huh?
40 days.
40 dicks. Let's go.
How does it feel to have 40? Here's to 50.
I got the abs, nice skin, tall.
Okay. What about you? Man, I like me something real slim, you know what I'm saying? I like me something, big bone, real slim.
Oh, that's body shaming.
Tell me how you just said the same thing I did. So how's that body shaming? Respectfully.
Cause guys don't have feelings. Like, this fuck guys. We body shaming all these girls. You gotta look nice for your girl.
All right, but you know what? Double standards. Jada Pickett. That's all I'm gonna say. Respectfully. Champagne.
The bar I set for men is so low that when he texts me out of the blue so he can use me again, I get happy because he's choosing to use me again.
Yeah!
The bar I set for men is so low that when he offers to pay for my plan B, I think he's a gentleman.
Yeah!
The bar I set for men is so low that when he told me he f***ed his ex and his best friend, I said thank you for being honest.
Yay!
The bar I set for men is so low that when he comes to pick me up for a date and he actually knocks on the door, I'm ready to propose.
Yay!
The bar I set for men is so low that when he told me he didn't want to see me again, I was happy at least he didn't ghost me.
Yay!
The bar I set for men is so low that when he picks me up before midnight, I think he's being wholesome.
Yay!
Okay, that was the end of that clip. You've seen that collection. What's your thoughts?
First of all, this is for the first video we saw.
Yeah.
I believe there's actually a new trend, which is to celebrate your body count and how many Ds you've had. Because
Okay.
I've seen this quite a few times where women are actually having cakes, having parties, all sorts of things with celebrating how many people, how many men they've slept with.
Yeah.
To me, that's crazy. It's mad. It's a mazza.
Women's liberation, right?
Women's liberation.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, like I said many times before, do they not have any shame?
Once upon a time, right, women used to hide their hoish behavior.
Exactly.
Now, women are incentivized to promote, broadcast through social media or whatever outlet they want to push their thing through. They promote it. Like, I don't get it. There's no hiding. It's like, yo, women's liberation. I want to do when I want to do it.
Yeah. Because
And this is cool.
there's no shame. They don't have any shame.
Okay.
That's why. Because if they did, back in the day, if you did what you did, you done it behind closed doors. No one knew about it. Or you would hope to think
But
no one knew about it.
Now they're queens and goddesses, right? But I never seen a queen or a goddess act and push out this behavior.
No.
This is the new normal now.
See, that's the thing. If the queens and goddesses did that sort of thing, no one would know about it.
If I googled queen or goddess, if I Google the definition of that, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't get the hoism come up
No,
in that search.
you would not.
I just don't understand that. Okay, you can do your thing, right? I ain't knocking nobody. Like, if you got your OnlyFans page, if you are doing the oldest profession in the book, if you're doing all of those things, right? Cool, that's on you. I ain't knocking you, right? But the thing for me is when you call women out on saying, okay, that's being a skeezer, that's being whatever, right? What are you talking about? If a man can do it, I can do it too. Really?
See, for me,
Yeah.
you get these sort of women who will put their business out there, but when they want to get a man, they wonder why those men don't take them seriously. Well, you've put into the world that you've had a multiple upon multiple D's. A man doesn't want a woman who has multiple D's.
Yeah.
So now that you've put it out there for everyone to see, that man isn't.
But women,
he may do things.
But
with
women
you.
say, if a man can do it, I can do it, right? But the thing is
You
this:
can,
if they
physically.
if they truly believe that, right? Why, when a man asks, "What's your body count?"
You
lie, because you know this affects how men choose you, how they pick. So why lie? You can front all you like,
because they know deep down that it's a problem and they shouldn't be doing it. But then they, on the flip side, it's all double standards. On the flip side, they say, women can do what men do. Okay, you can.
can't.
Like I said, physically, you can do it, yes. But are you meant to do that? Are you supposed to do it?
And even physically, you can't. That's a whole different ball game. But society paints women as these innocent, delicate creatures that wouldn't hurt a fly. I beg to differ. You got women, you got all these movements, and they lie, they do things, and the isms, right, to mess up men. And then later on, when they come through the epiphany stage, and I want to settle down now, I want to find something of good substance, they say,
oh, now she wants to cash out.
And they think, oh, I can, where is it? Rewind
time,
or factory reset the cooch.
We have another video on that, by the way.
We'll tag that.
Yes, go
We'll
check
tag
that one out. Definitely.
Imagine that. A woman said that she can factory reset the cooch.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Crazy.
Wow.
Well, you can believe whatever you want to believe.
Don't make it true.
No, it doesn't. But you can do what you like.
If I click my heels together like Dorothy, it don't mean that I'm going to rewind time.
No, exactly.
It is what it is, right? All right, cool. What else do you want to add?
I would just say in regards to her, what I find kind of annoying is you would hear women complain and moan and say, where's all the good men gone? And why can't I find a good man and whatever else? But like I said before, you've put your business out there. That
role,
is never going away.
Women used to ask where all the good men are at, right? Now men are saying, where's all the good women at? Times have changed, man.
It has changed.
Wifey, who?
See, that's the thing. Women will complain and ask where men are, why they are not taken seriously. Well, you putting out your body count is to why you're not being taken seriously.
I think society has what's the word? They've made women have no substance because they think all men want primarily is just your cooch, and they do. I'm not gonna lie, men do want the cooch, right? But then women just think that's all men want, and the kind of men that those women want a bit more than just the cooch, because getting coochie to them is easy. It's easy accessible to those men.
Yeah.
So then you're nothing special. You're nothing exclusive. So then, even though you're told in society that I'm a queen, I'm a princess, whatever you might think, and they paint you in this perfect picture, the men that you want see you for what you are. So if you're one of those chicks and you're celebrating your 40th D And let's just be real about that. If a woman's celebrating her 40th D and she's putting it out there, you done know triple that. Once, like 5 years ago, maybe you could double that. Now it's triple that. I'm gonna say she's well into the hundreds. Easy. Easy. Don't get me wrong. To be fair, side note, I'll say this, right? Her friend that was recording it or whatever, she seemed a bit shady. She seemed like she's being a bit of a B, right, to her friend, because I kind of read that. But at the end of the day, she wasn't denying having a 40D body count.
No, see, that's the thing. The friend has got a baby in her arm. And whose house are they going to? And who's the guy?
Yeah.
Is it the friend's boyfriend and child?
Yeah.
And then the friend is a single one celebrating 40Ds.
Yeah.
So she's got her life together, I'm assuming. I
You're
don't
right.
know. But I mean, the friend.
I know.
The
You're
one
right.
filming.
Again, you're right.
I don't, like I said, we don't know. I'm assuming that maybe it's possibly her boyfriend and she's holding a baby. So then that's her baby and her boyfriend, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And she is celebrating her friend having 40Ds. But she's thinking, see, this is where women are shady, like you said, because they.
She was being shady. Though.
Listen,
she was.
Women, right? They would know that they're not going to do certain things.
Yeah.
They're gonna put their life on track, do the right thing,
Gas
be
their
happy,
brethren.
gas up their brethren's head when they know full well they're going down the wrong road.
That's why you don't take advice from women.
Yeah, there's that.
A question I got in my notes is this, right? Are women today marriage material or convenience material? Are they pick-me's or pass-me-ups? Now, I'm going to say majority are pass-me-ups. Put in the comments if you agree or you disagree. What do you think?
Are they... Well, okay, what do I think? Are they pass-me-ups? Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
It's normal nowadays.
The majority.
And let's just say the women that are watching this is going to say, no, I don't agree with this kind of behavior. You're going to say that in your head. You're going to say it out loud. You're going to say, go sis, do your thing. And you're going to say, well, live your truth and live your life.
You can.
Okay, this means those men measures, don't wifey these chicks. Don't give them any leverage.
See, that's the thing. Men are not wifeying these chicks. That is the thing. So you can do what you want.
But men are. But
Some.
not the men that they want.
Exactly. The 80% are doing that. The 20% that every woman wants, they ain't wifing you. They're thinking you're just a bedroom fun. That's
Wifey
all you are.
Are you crazy?
See, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I don't make the rules. It just is what it is. So if you choose to sleep with multiple men, that's on you. That's fine. Like, I'm not dissing anybody. You can do what you like. I'm just saying, don't complain with the after effects. That's all I'm saying.
The outcomes.
Yes.
Well, my thing is this, right? My last thing I'll say on that is this, right? That the guy on the beach asked the girl first, what's your preference? What's your criteria when finding a man?
Yeah.
She done list off what she wanted,
Yep.
what was, what tickled her fancy. But then when the guy said what he was feeling, nah, man, that's body shaming, man. Hold the F up. You just body shamed a minute ago. He said what he wants. So hold up a second. So when you say what you want, it's a preference. When he says what he wants,
It's body shaming.
that's all kind of sign language, and this needs to stop.
It does, because first of all, obviously, as we know, it's not fair.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you have something, why can't the other sex have it? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
but
that.
she said the guy got to be chiseled, abs,
She
whatever.
said, exactly. I wrote it here. She said abs, nice skin, tall. What's the typical thing women say? Abs and tall.
Yeah.
For them to be. So there you go. What
So she
about
said
short
that.
guys? What about
No,
short guys?
she said that. That was her preference.
Exactly.
It was all good. When he said shit, it was like, hold up.
Yeah. But
That's body shaming.
If he asks her, would you get with a short guy that has a dad bod? No. Are you crazy? I don't
And
think
fellas,
so.
let me say this, my free game.
That's what she would say.
Free game. Women will say, I love guys with a dad bod. Listen, they don't. They want man chiseled up, muscular. They want that dude. So when she makes you try to feel comfortable, oh, you're okay. I like you the way you are. BS. She likes that dude. Put in the comments if you disagree with me. What do you think about that before we play the next clip?
I'm gonna say that's true. Obviously everyone has their own type. They like what they like. Some women, they have said this is the type of guy I go for, and then when you look back in their history records, or if you want to call it, you will see that they do typically date that sort of guy. There may be other reasons why, but whatever. I'm just saying that there are some women, but I think the majority want the slim looking, what women typically
want the
say.
dude that's handsome, scrub up clean, as in he cuts his hair, nice swag, clothes is on point, clothes that fit, guy that can string a sentence together, got his P's on point. She wants that guy. It is what it is.
She did say, she mentioned something. She said when the guy asked her, if I can find it, she said, okay, so she said about body shaming.
Yeah.
Then he said, why can't he like what he likes, sort of thing. And she said, well, guys don't have feelings.
Yeah. Do you know why she said that? Because she said this.
Am I working? What is this? God, why do I have to work? I am sexy. I am sexy. Why am I working? What is this?
And that's how a lot of women feel today.
They
that
do.
They're too fly. They're too hot for their own clothes that they're wearing.
Yes. But another point I was going to make is she said guys have no feelings because women, I can't even say it's the modern women.
Yeah.
It's definitely stemming from before then.
Yeah.
They have no empathy for men. They do not care about men's
We done
feelings.
a podcast on that, right?
We did. Saha.
Yeah.
I have it here. Women have no empathy for men. That is what our podcast is called. So I will tag it as well in the description.
Yeah.
So you can go and watch
Check
that
that out.
after this one, obviously. So yeah, go and check that one out as well. And it's very true.
Yeah.
A lot of women, why would she say that?
Yeah, a lot of women they believe that men don't have feelings. And I think that, let's say, for example, a young little boy is going to nursery. Me as a young boy, I act different to a young girl. Like, I'm very playful. Little boys are going to play fight and scuff and physical. We engage each other different, where young women don't. They are more subtle and soft and they communicate different. But you find today that a lot of women don't understand how males work, and we're shamed in sign language for doing what we do naturally. And I think women need to understand that men and women are different. We're the same in some stuff, but for the most part, we are different. We think different, we act different, and it is what it is. So when you have people trying to say we're the same, we're not, or I can do what you can do, listen, men can separate their feelings. Like, for example, people may disagree with what I'm going to say, but if a man's going to cheat and have a wifey, right? So he's got a wife, he's going to cheat. He understands you're just a side chick. I'm trying to let one go. That's all good. A woman cheats, she's emotionally invested into that dude. So when a woman cheats, do not take her back.
Would you say that the man is then cold?
No, he's not cold, because he's okay. Look at it like this. It's his intent, his intention. Is he, when a man goes out and he goes out maybe to have a good time, he wants to smash, get his leg over, right? He's not going out to piss off his wife or hurt her. That's not his intention. A woman will be all cool with you, but she's going out to find your replacement, and she's all sweet with you. That's why you find dudes that are getting divorced. Like, they're being in a relationship 20 years. She checked out year 10. Men don't do things like that. Men don't complain. So then when a woman's cheating, she's emotionally invested. She might say, oh, okay, cool, I can do what you can do. She might feel like that in the beginning. But the podcast that we done the other day, where the older woman and the young girl is like, put your hand up if you've done this, put your hand up, put your finger down if you've done this, right?
That new
She
trend,
said, the question, one of the question was this: have you ever done things with a guy and at first you thought, raw, I'm just linking him? Have you ever got emotionally connected to the guy? She said, yeah. And she was a skeezer. You can't do what I do. And I'm not saying that this hasn't happened to men, but for the most part, we're trying to smash. Our feelings ain't connected to everything.
Yes, we are emotional beings. We do, judge a lot of things based on emotion.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking about what happened first.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I feel like this. That's why typically when women answer things, they say, I feel. So,
Well, I feel. That means
yes.
logic and reason's gone out the window, by the way.
Yes. I just want to quickly, before I get to the next clip, talk about the group of girls talking about the bar set.
I was hoping to skip past that, but go on.
I just want to say, they've said what they said, but how about this? The bar set for modern women is so low that men are walking away and nobody wants you anymore.
Yeah, that's why you got men that are 30 years old, that's virgins, not just because they're lame or they can't get girls. Some of them can't, but because they just say, I can't be bothered. I've seen older guys and I can't bothered. I'm just going to play video games. It is what it is.
It is what it is. But they, listen, just like the first video.
Yeah.
Where the girl says, I want a guy that's slim, abs, whatever, tall, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And they never think of it the opposite way. They just go straight to cussing or saying, oh,
sign language.
Yeah, sign language.
Because they're a queen.
So in the case of, oh, the bar is set so low for men, what? Okay, you're saying the reasons why the bar set so low for men.
Because society tells women that men are subhuman and women in the West are the superior race. It is what it is. Hence why men are going abroad to get married or even to deal with women. So fellas, get your passports ready. With that being said, let's play clip number 2.
Husband store? What is this? Hello, you may visit the store only once. There are 6 floors and the value of the husband increases as the shopper sends the flights. The shopper may choose any man for a particular floor or may choose to go up a floor, but cannot go back down except to exit building. These men have jobs. Going up. These men have jobs and love kids. Keep it going. These men have jobs, love kids, and are good looking. Wow. I gotta keep going. These men have jobs, love kids, drop dead gorgeous, and help with housework. Oh, God. I can hardly stand it. Gotta go. These men possess same qualities as 4th floor, plus good lovers. To the top, baby. There are no men on this floor. This floor exists solely as proof that women are hard to please. Thanks for stopping by.
It's boring. And it's kind of sad that we're attracted to like the bad boy stereotype, and I feel like that comes into play because I have a strong character, so naturally I just want a strong man. Like I want somebody to be like, shut up, like you wrong, calm yourself down. It's to the point where, for example, like I've been talking to him for almost a month and we haven't done anything sexually because he's so nice that he's taking his sweet time with it.
Would you give it to him?
And I'm like, bro, just choke me right now and throw me on the bed. Like, you know, and he's like, no, chill. Like, let's take our time because he's
like, if you only listen to one message today, listen to this one. I got this DM from a young man today. This is sadly a very common tactic that is often employed when a guy breaks up with a girl. She suddenly calls you and surprise, surprise, she's pregnant. What do you do when you get that call? Whatever you do not sleep with her, because that's where she's actually going to try and get pregnant. Do not believe her based on a positive pregnancy test or an ultrasound. Both of those can be faked. Yes, positive pregnancy tests can very easily be purchased online. Ultrasound photos and videos can also be gotten online and easily manipulated with names. Go to a doctor's appointment with her and have it verified by the doctor. And until then, do not sleep with her. If she makes up a reason why she doesn't want you to go to the doctor's appointment, fine. Do not sleep with her. This is such a common tactic that my mom saw during her years of practice as a father's rights lawyer. It is embarrassing how much.
Okay, that was the end of that clip. A lot was said. Couple of clips within that. I think that men are realizing today that you can't please women.
Yeah.
You can't for the most part because they're difficult. And I think we did something similar in one of the other podcasts.
We did, yeah.
Where we told it's the husband store or the wife store.
The husband.
The men, when it was the wife store, the men only went to about floor 3, floor 3 or floor 2, I think.
It was 2 or 3, yeah.
They didn't need to go to floor 6.
No.
I think women do what they do based on what society says.
Mm-hmm.
So if society says, oh, this is the next new thing, this is what's hot now, that's what they run with.
Yeah. Or some of them.
Most women think
Yeah.
collectively, not
Mhm.
as individuals. Man them is like, right, every man for himself.
Mhm.
Women think, what did she say? Oh, she's doing it over there. Right, that looks cool. Because think about it like this, right? All women want a certain kind of man, right?
Mhm.
Now, if I look like I can get women and other women desire me, the female that I'm with says, raw, I want to rock with this dude because every other woman wants him. That's how women think.
That is true.
We have to be honest.
That's true. Women are very indecisive. I'll say that because I am I am indecisive. I can't lie about that.
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm.
I want this, I want that. Which one? I don't want to choose.
Yeah.
I want everything.
Yeah.
And everything in between.
Mhm.
So I understand when she was explaining the original video to this, by the way. We did a podcast on it. I can't remember the name of it right now because we've done so many, but I will try to link it in the description.
Yeah.
And you'll see the original woman that actually said the story. But yeah, the husband floor, majority of women went to the 6th floor and no man was there.
This
Because
is why
Mhm.
men are walking away from dating. It's just, we're at the point where it's just long. And let's fast forward to the other clip as well, where I get what she's saying as far as women are attracted to masculine men, the alpha dudes, right?
The bad boy.
Okay. But she was saying, why can't you just choke me, tell me to whatever, throw me in the bed?
Mhm.
I get it. But this is what the problem is, right? A lot of women love chaos.
Mhm.
A lot of women love chaos, right? So you're going to pick a man based on how he makes you feel.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's the right guy for you. How many dudes that qualify and that would have been a great dude to build something, sustainable with?
Mhm.
How many dude has that woman particularly, or women like her, how many dudes have they passed up? They've passed up so many men.
Yes, a lot of women, that's true. A lot of women do
Oh,
pass
now
up.
she wants to cash out.
They do pass up the men that they were supposed to be with because that urge of being with the bad guy. So she's explaining that the good guy is like, oh, like I want to beat, but let's take our time, man. Like there's no
No,
rush.
but it's not the thing of man saying take his time. What it is, right? I think fellas, as we get older, and especially for the dudes that can get chicks, you don't look. It's
You don't care for the beat like that because you can get it anywhere.
yeah, because you're not anywhere, but
Anytime you want.
You're getting chicks easily, right? But I think as you get older, you're more vetting, and it's sort of a thing of, I think with this dude, he's probably vetting and saying, let me get to know you, man. Let me spend some time. Of course I want to smash, but let me just see what you're saying in it. And she's thinking, just fuck me, because that's what she's used to. She's used to do just meeting her and smashing. Red flag.
Yeah, see, I put that in my notes as well.
Yeah, man, read it off, man.
I put he wants to treat her good, or like you said, vetting her, whatever. So he's taking his time.
Yeah.
But she wants to rush full steam ahead. She wants to rush with her legs wide open.
Tar bridge
And
thing.
that's because, like you said, she's used to getting deed down like from the beginning, and guys, she's used to guys not waiting or saying stuff like that to her.
But the thing is this, right? Sorry to cut you, but the thing is this. A lot of women will say a man is boring because he's asking her questions and actually trying to get to know her.
Yeah.
And a dude that's not really trying to get to know you, whatever, as she says, the bad boy, choke me, throw me on the bed. He's just only going to choke you, throw you in the bed, smash, breed you up and cut out, right? And then you could be a single mother, because remember, a woman is high at risk, because she can get pregnant, right? And you're going to get, connected to that dude. Then you want the dude that was for you in the first place to accept you and this child that's not his. I don't think so. That don't fly here, right? Men are waking up today, right? I'm just saying that sometimes, even in my personal experience, is that I'm chatting to chicks and they'll say, oh, maybe you're boring because I'm asking a question. I'm trying to get to know you. Translation: if a man's trying to vet you, he's asking questions to get to know you. At least there must be some type of rapport between us. Of course, I want it to be easy. It's like, yeah, smash, jump in the bed. But then nowadays, the way how chicks are moving nowadays, it's best you ask some questions just so you can see the red flags before anything happen.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's true.
Just saying. Would you add?
I don't really have anything more to add to that. Look, it just is what it is in that situation.
Yeah, but what about those women that are having, they have Pookies and Ray Rays or Brad and Chad, right? And then they make those poor choices based on how they feel in that particular moment, right?
Yeah.
And then they end up a single mother. What about those same sons or daughters? But let's emphasize on the sons. The same men that they talk about, that they say, oh, this man ain't ish, this man is this and he's that, and he don't do this or he don't do that. The same man that they complain about is the same sons that they're raising.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a problem. So if you're a woman, and women are by nature chaotic, it is what it is. Whether you want to admit the unflattering truth, this is what it is, right?
Ladies, are we chaotic?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Listen, you know what's funny? You see, when we put together the Patreon, I'm gonna dive in a lot more deeper on this. I'm gonna break down some stuff, and I will also show you, some stats, and I'll show you things that I can't really go too deep into on the normal YouTube. But I'm just saying that women are naturally chaotic, but then through those choices leads to single parent households, and we all know if a child comes from, I'm not saying to you, if a child comes from a two-parent household, that they fare so they're going to be dope. It's going to be, yep, it's a signed deal. Yeah, they can end up jacked up too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for the most part, we know 80% of kids that come from single parent households end up in prison, end up in all kind of madness, and then the cycle continues.
Yeah.
So when you got mothers that think like that, just choke me and throw me on the bed, listen, where does that lead to?
Choke me, spat me, hold my hair.
It's all good. It sounds good. It sounds good.
I want to skip to the woman talking about if the guy had left his woman, and no, she was talking about someone actually DM'd her saying that he's recently left his woman for whatever reasons, and she's now hollering at him saying how she's pregnant for him, and she's saying to him, well, not just to him, but she's saying in the video, don't sleep with her. Sort out your issues. Find out if she's pregnant, for starters. There is I don't know when it started, but I believe it's on Amazon. So
basically, when a woman wants to trap you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can get fake pregnancy tests and ultrasounds online.
On eBay or something.
It's eBay or Amazon, one of the two. But yes, you can actually get that nowadays. People have done pranks with it or whatever else, but some women are using it for real, as in showing I'm pregnant for you. But I would say to the fellas, definitely go to the doctor with her if you can. Don't take her word for it. And I say this also because as a boy mom, I have a boy, and listen, I'm going to be teaching him the game.
I personally have gone through that myself, where women have said what they said. It's like, yeah, sure, because they want to get pregnant.
Exactly.
She ain't pregnant yet, but she wants to get pregnant.
Yes.
It's like, hold on a second. You said you was 2 months pregnant. You meant to be 4.
Yeah. So when she does get the ultrasound,
it
says a totally different date to when she said she was pregnant.
And I know, it's funny, the ironic thing, the flip side to that, the killer to the story is Maury, he ain't the dad. Oh my days. OMG.
Well, I would just say, look, to the fellas, if you can go with her, because you're going to need evidence. You need evidence for yourself.
Yeah.
So I understand that sometimes it's a sticky situation to where it's like, I ain't going with you anywhere. Trust me. If you can go with her.
What happens when the dude is noble? I thought it was my chick. I saw some red flags. I saw the signs. But you know what? I chose to have the hope strategy, and I gave her the green light and I just kind of turned a blind eye to certain things, right? Now she's saying I'm pregnant, and she's saying to me now that, oh, let's be a family. She's not really pregnant. She's just trying to trap me because she knows I can get other chicks. Maybe she saw me as a beta male provider. Not that I'm that, but she might have saw me as that. She might have saw me as an insurance policy. That may be the case. Who knows? Women can be chaotic. I'm not saying men are perfect, but I'm saying that may be a situation. So then you got a woman saying, you know what? Let's sleep together. That's when you're going to get her pregnant.
Yeah.
She wasn't really pregnant.
Women love to use manipulation. Let's just be honest there.
Women love to. Okay.
They love to use manipulation when it comes to guys. So in this situation, she may not be pregnant yet. And so she will try everything. So especially if she wants to get back with you as well. So she will send you them sexy lingerie pictures. She will try to entice you the best she can.
Do that
to get you. Okay, you say do that.
Do that.
This is the opposite we want.
It don't mean I'm gonna fall for it. You can do that all you like. I want her to do that. Do that.
She'll try to manipulate you into having bedroom fun with her, because in that moment, just like the woman said in the clip, that's when she's gonna try to purposely get pregnant. So don't touch her. So if you was already in a relationship with her, it went south.
Say it was a fling. Say what a relationship was just a fling.
If it's a fling, it's the same thing.
Child support.
Exactly. Thank you.
The games that they play.
Yes. The ending
Now do you
goal
see why
is
men
child
are
support.
walking away from dating?
Listen, I'm not saying men don't. We will get to the men too. Fellas, don't think that you're missing out here. There's just right now, we've just, there's a lot of problems with women, but we're going to get around to some of you fellas too. So it's all good. Don't think you're, that ain't going to happen. It is. I'm just saying, like, in regards to this video, fellas, like, strap up. Stop leaving yourself so vulnerable in that situation.
Yeah, strap up, definitely.
Because I'll say that to say this. When you sleep with a woman, in order to not get her pregnant, there's only one thing you can do. Two things you can do. Either not sleep with her or sleep with her, but use protection. Right?
And that's not even certified.
No, so I'm saying that's the only thing, as men, that's the only thing you can do. Either don't sleep with her at all. That way 100%, say you didn't get her pregnant.
Yeah.
Or if you do sleep with her, make sure you strap up. I'm just saying, with the women, we have the choice whether
a child gets born or not.
Exactly. So if we are not taking pills or whatever, contraception, or not going to get the morning after pill, there's other things that women can do to prevent you from getting pregnant. Listen,
a woman decides who gets born.
Yes, fellas, do you want to end up like Drake?
No, they don't end up like they don't want to be in that situation where, oh, I'm having a child with someone that I didn't want to have a child with. Look, the man put hot pepper in the thing,
But I'm saying, what did he do though? He didn't want to have a baby with her.
Exactly.
That's why he strapped up.
So he wanted to have bedroom fun, strapped up, put hot pepper sauce in the thing. And now, but the jacked up part about it is this: she's suing him, and women are saying, "Go, girl, you get your money."
No,
that's wrong. What she done, man.
Don't listen. You see, some of you women, don't be saying, "Go, girl." No. Don't be saying, "Go, girl." That is wrong. Can't force a man to have pitney with you.
Oh, they can.
Yeah, I know they can, but I'm saying, why did Drake put hot sauce to prevent that from happening? So if you bun up your coochie, that's on you.
He
didn't tell you to do that.
People put in your thoughts. People put in the comments what your thoughts is in regards to that.
It is what it is.
Let's play clip number 3, and then we're gonna come back and have that conversation.
Ladies, you want to be in a happy relationship? There's only 4 things you need to do. 1, find a man who'll make you laugh. 2, find a man who's cultured and will explore this world with you. 3, find a guy who's intellectual and ambitious and will support your ambitions. 4, of course, find a guy who's honest, trustworthy, and respectful. But most importantly, more important than any of that, ladies, is that you make sure that these 4 guys don't know each other.
How much should your engagement ring cost? So I suggest 2 things. Number 1, you demand a 3 carat or above ring. that ranges anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000. And if he can't do that, demand a ring the equivalent price of his car. That way, if he ghosts you, you can resell that item and get back some of that lost time and start over with a new man. If he cannot afford that, think about how can he be a stable future husband or
Put a finger down, actual hoe edition.
Put a finger down if you've ever been in a relationship.
Put a finger down if you've ever had a hickey.
Put a finger down if you went back to him after he f***ed you over.
Put a finger down if you've ever hooked up with an ex.
Put a finger down if you talked to someone who had a girlfriend.
Put a finger down if you've ever hooked up with a stranger.
Put a finger down if you made out with 3 or more people in one night.
Put a finger down if you've tried to be a hoe but caught feelings.
Put a finger down if you played with someone for your own enjoyment.
Put a finger down if you talked to multiple guys in the same friend group.
Put a finger down if you've ever hooked up with more than 3 people.
Put a finger down if you've ever been a booty call.
Put a finger down if you've ever hooked up in the car.
Put a finger down if you've ever taken a pregnancy test.
And put a finger down if you've ever hooked up with someone while someone was in the room.
Hey, sucking dick for a stat. 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 Period. Sucking dick for a stat. Sucking dick for a stat. Sucking dick for a stat. Sucking dick for.
Okay.
Yep, and you wonder why men are walking away. What stood out to you?
What, sucking D for what, a set of nails? What are you talking about?
They're all kind of reasons. All kind of reasons why they're doing what they do with a D.
Those women are just,
yeah, they're doing all kind of tricks with a banana, more better than a monkey.
leave those women alone.
Well, they look good. They look good.
Okay.
What does the man do?
Listen,
I'm just saying.
You can do what you like.
See, you're looking at it from the perspective as a female, right? And I hear what you're saying, but a lot of men, most men don't get chicks.
Mm-hmm.
So then, when a woman is allure him in with her femininity, her beauty, her body,
Mm-hmm.
he's thinking, I just want to smash.
That's why I said you can do what you like.
But then it's about men having awareness,
Mm-hmm.
and rational men are walking away from dating.
See, that's the thing. Yes, they are.
In the West, anyway.
They are.
Mm.
What you said before that, the men that can't get girls, they would hop on these girls, yes. But the problem is they'll try to wifey them. You can get a girl that has been around the block. You know that. She's been with your friends. She's been with all sorts of other guys. And you would try to wifey her or purposely try to get her pregnant because you don't get girls.
Mm-hmm.
You still need to vet the girls. So she may be easy, as in it's easy to get her in the bedroom, but you can't take these girls seriously.
Oldest profession in the book. It's about peas. It's about attention.
No, but there's some guys that will take her seriously.
Those are typically men that she doesn't want, and they're men that don't really get chicks.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Now, talking about chicks like that, like in the last video, they were saying sucking D for stacks and whatever, right? A lot of women today, they value external things that are superficial, things that don't mean stuff, and at the end of the day, money comes and it goes. So if you're that dude and you're wifing chicks like that and you've got P, as soon as my P runs low,
she's on to the next.
Or for the highest bidder.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
On to the next.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, that's true.
Women don't value integrity.
They don't.
Substance.
You get all sorts of women, just like you get all sorts of men. Going to the first video of that clip, she was talking about you having all different men. There's something you said before. I can't remember what you said exactly, but I'm sure you remember once I say this. Now, in the first video, she was saying you find a guy that can make you laugh, find a guy that can can't remember what she said, but find a guy that can do different things for you. And she said, just make sure that none of these guys
don't know
find
each
out.
other.
Yes. You said to me one time that women need 3 different men, 3 types of men, something
3 to
along those
4
lines.
different men.
Yeah, so that's clearly what this woman is talking about.
I know.
She needs
I
4.
know.
Well, for her, she needs 4 different men that can offer certain
So
things.
she
for
feels until it's time to
cash out. Yes. Women and men, they both like to have the cake and eat it.
Yeah.
In her situation, she likes to have her cake and eat it. I'm sure, look, all of us do. We would like to have our cake and eat it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean you should always do that. Another thing I've heard is some women dislike the idea of having just one man. They dislike the idea of having, like, sticking to, okay, a lot of women today especially think like men. So I've heard women say this, right? They've said, oh, you'll just stick with one man for the rest of your life.
Like, really? 1D?
Wow, I can't believe, like,
That's
really?
it.
Exactly.
Women used to, you had marriages where women been in those relationships for 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's
what
amazing.
have we
to
come
me.
to today?
Mm-hmm. It's not that anymore, is it?
Integrity was looked up on, like, yeah, I'm trying to get something like that. Now it's like, nah, one man for the rest of your life? Are you crazy?
Yep.
One man. Don't be stupid.
No, they mean 1D. They're not even talking about the man anymore. They're talking about having 1D for the rest of your life. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Then they complain about the outcomes that they get later on.
That's why I say I don't want to hear the complaints. You can do whatever you want to do. It's your life.
Yeah.
Do as you please. I don't have a problem with that part. Do what you want to do. My issue is you'll come back to people, talk to rational people as well, and tell them and complain about what the effed up stuff you did, and complain about the results.
True.
Don't complain.
Let me ask a question to the audience, man. So, for me, man, I think women lead a lot with just bedroom fun. They think that's all men want, right? So I'll ask a question. Are modern women lazy daters? What do you guys think? Put in the comments below. What do you think? Are modern women lazy daters, or are the men lazy daters? What do you think?
Is that to the people?
The people can put in the comments. What do you think? Are they lazy daters?
What do I think?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know what that mean.
Are women lazy daters today?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
They're lazy daters. They'll spruce up and stuff to go on a date, but they don't really put any effort in anything else. They only put effort in, oh, let me wear this lingerie under my clothes or whatever for bedroom fun.
But that's not really for bedroom fun. It's for attention, so they get the highest bidder. But as far as the dude that they're dating, it's not really for him. It's for everyone else.
Yeah.
He just happened to be her guy at that time. It's your time. So it's the truth.
We share details.
It's truth. It's the truth.
I've heard guys say that too.
Even like, say if you go on dating apps nowadays, you chat to women, you text, you call, there's no substance, but they're quick to say, oh, men are boring. All you're offering is coochie. And it's like, okay, can we at least have a conversation? Just like the girl was saying, throw me on the bed. They're lazy daters. It's like, can you cook? Oh, you're one of those kind of guys. I'm just trying to ask you a couple of questions, man. Like, how many times have you smashed, right? People put in the comments, how many times have you smashed, did a thing with a dude, and there's an awkward silence? Men too. How many times have you smashed a thing and there's an awkward silence? Because you have no substance and nothing can come with each other. Maybe if you built a rapport with each other, then there would be some type of, energy, transaction exchange.
You've had no conversation with them.
Yeah.
Like that prior. It's only been, the conversations you've had has only been about bedroom fun.
Yeah, but I think women today are boring, and some people is gonna be turned the wrong way. But I'm saying they are boring, because if I'm trying to chat to you, if I'm meeting a woman and I'm asking her a couple of questions, and I'm saying, so what country have you been to? what do you like to do? And I'm just asking, I'm just reading off some questions. It comes like, you know, the Spanish Inquisition, and I'm just like interrogating her, right? But it only feels like that because you're not, you know, asking me back questions. You're not building a rapport. You're not giving me something to work off. That's why it feels like a questionnaire. So then it's like, then they say, oh, tell me a bit about you. I'm not going to tell you a bit about me. Let me know what you want to know. Ask me something. Give me something. Oh, you want a coochie, don't you? It just comes back down to that. And then the funny thing is this. When I say, you know what? Cool. It's just about the coochie. Is that all you want from me? Oh my days. I can't win.
That's all you put on the table. That's all you offered up. You only offered your
Exactly.
cooch. So
exactly.
don't complain if men use you just for your cooch. That's what you put on the table.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What can you offer?
Yeah.
You know? I am the table. Okay. But all you put on the table was your cooch. You didn't put nothing else.
Yeah.
So then when you get used for that, you complain about it. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with some of you.
Yeah. My last thought on this is, I put in my notes, man. Women today are not looking for relationships. They're not looking for substance, any form of quality, a dude that has integrity. I think a lot of women just want to be garden tools in the whole Hall of Fame. The critically acclaimed tap tap. That's what I see that a lot of them want to be. This is not just what I'm saying. This is from actual being in the field and asking questions, dealing with these chicks today. I don't think they want any substance. And I'm generalizing, but I think most women, nah, they just want to do what they do.
You see, the thing is, a lot of the modern women, especially the modern women, I'm not saying it doesn't go back to like your mothers or whatever. It does, but it stems from that. But a lot of modern women, they listen to like City Girls, Doja Cat, all them celebrities, singers, rappers or whatever, and they try to reenact the same thing that they see and hear. And it's like, okay, let's use Cardi B for example. My girl is married with 2 children. What she talks about in her music isn't her reality. But what a lot of modern women do today is they copy what was said in the music and try to make that their reality. I'm telling you right now, Cardi B's reality is not what she said.
She said she don't cook, she don't clean, but she got a ring. But then she was filmed cooking and cleaning, or cleaning anyway.
Exactly.
But she got a ring.
Who was filming her doing that?
Obviously her husband.
Exactly. And he's the one that said, you see, she cooks and cleans. Meaning, what does that show you? She's a liar. She's a liar. She didn't get the ring from doing what Cardi B said she does.
Don't get gas. Don't believe the hype. It is what it is. It's all fun and games until it's time to... Wrong one. Just put it.
Oh, now she wants to cash out.
It's all fun and games until that happens. You know, so for me, continue doing what you're doing. I'm not knocking anybody. It's just a conversation. So if you want to be on a carousel wheel, you want to do your thing, that's fine. We're just trying to show men how to not get finessed, how to not get played. We're showing the harsh realities, you know, as far as why men are walking away from dating. It is what it is.
And also to the women.
Yeah.
We're showing you examples of why men are walking away. So if you're asking yourself, why don't men want to take me seriously? Why, you know, they don't want me to be their girlfriend or their wife, or they're not offering me things. These are the examples as the reason why. So if you're one of those girls in the videos we've played, then that's the reason. Because some women don't know.
Yeah, but women say nowadays, oh, I've got to approach men. Men are not approaching me anymore. Yeah, you're going to have to shoot your shot.
Go and shoot your shot. That's the advice I'll give you.
You're going to have to shoot your shot.
If you want a guy, you see a guy, and you think, yep, go and shoot your shot. Because I tell you right now, a lot of the men are waking up and they're not hollering as they used to.
What's the point?
They're not doing it anymore.
They may as well smash and dash.
That's exactly what they're doing. So as a female, if you see a guy that's decent and whatever you like, go and shoot your shot, because that guy's most likely not going to holler at you. You go and you need to go to him now and say, well, go on.
It is
Obviously
what it
not
is.
in a manly way or whatever, but say hello, I'm feeling you. There's also a way to do that too. Don't do it and yeah, what's up, bruv?
Patreon.
Don't do stuff like that.
Patreon.
Be feminine with it, definitely.
Yeah.
And also, just to say, to some guys, it's actually a turn off for the women to
Because
holler.
it can be a little bit over. Like, hold on a second. She seems desperate.
Yes.
There's
So
rules
that's
and
why
regulations.
I said there's a way to do it.
Yeah. That's our thoughts. And anyway, do you want to add anything else before we close out?
No, I think I've said what I need to say.
Yeah. So, anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and definitely put in the comments what do you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree with things we said?
Let us know.
Yeah.
We'll try to get back to as many of you as we can.
Yeah, definitely. But that's our thoughts. Anyways, I'm out. We out. Peace.
Peace.